Good afternoon, learners. Welcome back to Teaching in Room 9, our region's largest classroom. My name is Julia. I'm a second grade teacher at the Soulard School, and here for Teaching in Room 9, my lessons focus on letters and sounds. Welcome back, friends. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so excited that I get the chance to be here with you. Now, as always, we're going to start by getting our bodies and our brains ready to learn. We're going to do that by doing some winter breathing and Snoga exercises. We will begin by standing in mountain pose. So go ahead and stand up straight and tall, and I'm going to share my screen. That way I can give you a visual for each pose. All right, so this is mountain pose right here. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. Your shoulders are back. That way it opens up your airways so you can get those deep breaths. Your feet are planted firmly on the ground, just like a mountain. Then, standing in this pose, you'll take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly raise your hands above your head. As you slowly breathe out through your mouth, your fingers will twinkle in front of you, just like little snowflakes falling to the ground. Then you'll repeat this process again, okay? Let's go ahead and start here together. So you look just like this friend here in this picture, firmly planted. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your arms up, 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 and breathe out, little snowflakes. Very good. Again, breathe in, up, 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 high in the sky, and breathe out. Little snowflakes fluttering to the ground in front of you. Now we are going to repeat this process again, but this time as we exhale, we're slowly going to bring our hands all the way to the ground. Walk your hands out in front of you into the downward dog position. That is this position right here that you see here. And in this pose, your hands and feet are flat to the ground. Your hips are back and your feet are still about shoulder width apart. When you are in this pose, you can relax your neck and let your head hang loose. You can slowly shake your head back and forth to release any tension. And you may take a few deep breaths here in this position. So go ahead, take a deep breath in through your nose. Up, up, up. Breathe out through your mouth. Twinkling little snowflakes fluttering to the ground. And this time you're going to go all the way to the ground and walk your hands out into that downward dog position. And then you can see how she's got her neck there. You can release your neck, kind of move it side to side slowly to just let go of any tension. Take a few deep breaths here in and out, in and out. And when you feel ready, you're slowly going to walk your hands back to your feet and then slowly roll your body all the way up back into a standing position. All right, beautiful job with that mindful moment exercise today. Did you enjoy doing that Snoga exercise? Yeah, you can give a me too if you had fun with that too. Nicely done, friends. Now that our bodies are ready to learn, let's take a minute to talk about getting ready to learn at school. We want to give ourselves all the right tools to be able to learn our best. So far together, we have talked about being in a smart spot that's away from any distractions that might take away from our learning. Are you in a smart spot right now? Then we also talked about body basics or whole body listening. This is what our body looks like and what our body should be doing when it's time to listen and learn. This could be when we're seated in a chair or at the carpet for circle time, or any time your teacher is asking for you to listen, or maybe about to give a direction. whole body listening might look a little different for each person depending on what their bodies and brains need. But it is important to show the speaker who's talking that we want to hear their words, and that way it makes them feel respected and cared for. Then we talked all about problem-solving solutions. When we're at school, we are going to be learning together with our friends, and sometimes we might have some really big feelings and get into an argument or a conflict with a peer. This is normal, but we want to have the right tools to work through these issues in a way that is safe and respectful for all. Some of the strategies we talked about were using our words to ask, take turns or share, say, please stop, say, I'm sorry, or to just say how we are feeling. Then we started talking about some calm down strategies to use when we are at home or in the classroom when we start to feel overwhelmed by big feelings. These strategies will help to recenter your body and brain in order to help you feel more calm and ready to learn. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again, and we'll review the ones we talked about last week and learn a few new ones this week. Okay. So you can see it says, I can calm down. Can you say that with me? I can calm down. Very good. I can see this friend here is taking some deep breaths. Last week, we talked about squeeze something. Your classroom might have a calm down or a cozy corner with some tools that'll help you to calm down. You might have something like this, like a ball or Play-Doh to squeeze. Something else you can do is just squeezing your hands together and taking deep breaths. Count. This is a great one to do when you are taking those deep and slow breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. This friend looks like they are counting to 10 or maybe counting backwards from 10. And then we talked about ask to jump. Your school or classroom might have a place for you to jump, like on a trampoline like this, or you may just ask your teacher, where is a safe place I could jump or do jumping jacks to get out that energy? This one is think happy thoughts. This is a great tool for us to use. My students use a worry stone that we made together in class. And as they rub that stone, they think about things that make them feel happy. What makes you feel happy? When you think happy thoughts, it helps to push out those bad thoughts. Write. Writing or drawing about how you are feeling helps you to kind of release that thought and that feeling and be able to move forward in a calm and safe way. And lastly, go on a walk. Now, you know that you cannot just leave the classroom without telling an adult. But if you ask your teacher or the adult in the room, could I have a quick break outside of the room? You might be able to take a quick walk, maybe down the hallway or around the school, and come back ready to learn. But it's so important that you always tell an adult before you leave the classroom. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Amazing job, learners. Now that we've prepared our bodies and our brains to learn, and we reviewed some tools to help us be successful when we're learning in school, now we're ready to learn. So as I mentioned, we're here to talk about letters and sounds. We have practiced working our way through the alphabet, learning and practicing all our letter sounds. Then we practiced being able to listen to a word and pick out just the beginning and ending sounds. Then we focused on listening for and making rhyming words. Then we played some review games to practice our letter sounds. This week, our learning goal or objective is I can. Say that with me nice and loud. I can hear and count syllables in words. Amazing job, friends. So let's go ahead and review some of the things we talked about together here so far, and then we'll focus our brain and our learning on syllables. So go ahead and tickle your brains, get ready to review what we've learned. First, we talked about the difference between letters, words, and sentences. Then we talked all about parts of a book. And we practiced all the different sounds that the letters in the alphabet can make. Let's go ahead and review. Try to sing along with me if you can. Whoop. There we go. All right, let me hear your letter sounds. I know you can do it. The A says a, and it says a. The B says b, and C says k, and it says s. The D says d, and E says a, and it says e. The F says and G says g, and it says j. The H says and I says it, and it says I. The J says j, and K says k, and L says o, and M says Very good. The N says and O says and it says o. The P says and Q says quack, and R says and S says and Z. The T says and U says and it says you. The V says and W says what, and X says The Y says yeah, and it says it, and E and I and Z says wow, you did an amazing job, learners. That was incredible. Go ahead and kiss your brains. That was so good. I'm impressed that you knew all of those letter sounds, or at least some of those letter sounds, by practicing them here together. All right, so we're also going to do a little warm up to review some of the other skills. So we learned a song about rhyming words. See if you can remember it or sing along with us. Rhyming words are words that have the same sounds. They have to end in the same way. Rhyming words have the same vowel sound and the same sounds at the very end. Very good, learners. I can tell some of you remember that song. All right, so I'm going to give you two words. You're going to say them back to me, and then we're going to isolate or separate that rhyme, the vowel sound and the sounds that come after it. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and practice together. Okay, say these two words. Map, tap. Good. And what's our rhyme in map and tap? Yeah, you're right. App is our rhyme. A is our vowel sound. P is the sound that comes after it. Very good. Let's try another one. Say these words. Wig, big. Great job. What's our rhyme? Yeah, good job. Ig is our rhyme. Ig. Very good. Say these two words. Fun, sun. Great job. What's our rhyme? Yeah, un is our rhyme. Un. Very good. Say these two words. Day, say. Great. What's our rhyme? A. Very good. It's a long vowel sound at the end with no sounds after it. Say these two words. Hot, not. Great job. And what's our rhyme? It's very good. I'm so impressed, learners. I can really tell you've been practicing and learning along with me. This time I'm going to say a word. You're going to repeat it and tell me just the beginning sound, the first sound that you hear. All right, let's practice. Ready? Say this word. bump. Good. Now what's the first sound you hear in bump? Yeah, very good. B, b. It's the first sound you hear in bump. Let's try another one. Say the word neck. And the first sound you hear in neck? Very good. Make sure you're giving me the sound and not the letter. All right, let's try another one. Say the word gum. Good. What's the first sound in gum? G, g. Very good. Say the word very. Good. And the first sound you hear in very is? Very good. And last one, say the word lost. Good. What's the first sound you hear in lost? Oh, very good. Now, this time, I'm going to say a word. You'll repeat it back to me, and you're going to tell me just the last sound you hear. Not the rhyme, just the last sound we hear. Let's practice. Say the word pick. Good. And what's the very last sound in pick? K, k. Very good. Let's try another one. Hid. Good. Now what's the last sound in hid? D, d. Very good. Say the word cuff. Good. And the last sound is? Very good. I'm so impressed. Say the word rag. And the last sound is? G, g. Very good. Last one, say came. Good. And what's the last sound you're hearing? Came. Very good. Amazing job, friends. You are so incredible. I'm really proud of you. All right. Now, as I mentioned, we're here to talk all about syllables today. Can you do this with me, friends? Syllables are built around a talking vowel. Good. Try it again. Syllables are built around a talking vowel. Very good. Like in my name is Julia. It would be Ju-li-a. If we use the word winter, winter. Or try the word snowflake, snowflake. Very good. Another way we can practice besides clapping the sounds we hear is putting your hand gently underneath your chin. Anytime your jaw drops down, that's a syllable. Julia. 3 times. Snowflake. Winter. Very good. So again, they're built around talking vowels. And vowels are A-E-I-O-U. If the vowel is silent, then it's not a talking vowel and it doesn't get its own syllable. But if you hear a vowel sound, then it gets its own syllable. All right, let's practice by doing this song here together. Syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Vowels are A-E-I-O-U and then sometimes Y, but you must hear the vowel and each vowel gets a clap. Oh, syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Very good. Let's try singing that again. And maybe this time you can sing along with me a little bit. Syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Vowels are A-E-I-O-U and then sometimes Y, but you must hear the vowel and each vowel gets a clap. Oh, syllables are the beats in words. Syllables are built around a vowel. Very good, friends. That helps us to remember our vowels are A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. And every time you hear that vowel, it's not a silent vowel, then it gets its own syllable or clap. All right, friends, let's go ahead and practice finding, listening for, and picking out how many syllables are in words. And I'm going to also teach you another syllable song when we do that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to do some winter syllable sort. All right, so it says here, syllable sort. one syllable, two syllables, three syllables. Okay. And we're going to practice by looking at each wintry picture, and then we'll figure out how many syllables it is and sort it into one, two, or three. All right. So what is this a picture of here? Shout it out for me nice and loud. Yeah, very good. It is a snowflake. Can you say that? Snowflake. Very good. All right. So the song we're going to do is syllables or sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in snowflake and tell me what you heard. Snowflake. How many syllables was that? Yeah, two syllables. So it's going to stay right here in this center one where it is two syllables. There we go. Let's practice another one. So these are all winter themed. What's this a picture of here? Shout it out. Yeah, you're right, a snowball. Let's try that one again. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in snowball and tell me what you heard. Snowball. How many was it? You're right, two again. Very good. All right. What is this a picture of right here? Yeah, some of my friends might have said a reindeer, but this actually, I can tell by its antlers, a moose. Can you say that? Moose. Very good. Let's do our song. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in moose and tell me what you heard. Moose. How many syllables? Yeah, just one. Very good. What is this a picture of, friends? So cute, right? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a penguin. Say it, penguin. Very good. I'm already kind of dividing it. All right, let's do our song. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in penguin and tell me what you heard. Penguin. Okay, absolutely. Two on that one. All right, what do you think this might be a picture of? Oh, very good. I'm hearing some friends say bear, but since we're doing a wintry thing, what kind of bear do you think it is? Amazing. I heard some learners say a polar bear. Say that, polar bear. Very good. All right, let's do our song. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in polar bear and tell me what you heard. Polar bear. Wow, that one had three syllables. So he goes down here. All right. What do you think this is a picture of here, friends? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's a hat. A hat is an important thing to wear to keep your head warm in the winter. All right, let's hear a song. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in hat and tell me what you heard. Hat. Yeah, just one talking vowel, that short A. Very good. All right, what's this a picture of? This one right here. Oh, very good. Yeah, I heard some friends say glove, but glove has fingers. This is a mitten. Very good. Mittens just have the little thumb and then goes over the rest of your fingers. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in mitten and tell me what you heard. Mitten. Two again. So far, how many or which one has the most? Is it one syllable as the most pictures, two syllables, or three syllables? Yeah, so far, two syllables definitely has the most pictures. Way to go. All right, last one. What is this a picture of? Yeah, it's a wintertime activity. Yeah, it's called snowboarding. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in snowboarding and tell me what you heard. Snowboarding. How many? Yeah, three syllables. Very good. Two pictures for one syllable, two pictures for three syllables. And 1, 2, 3, 4 wintry pictures, 4, 2 syllables. Amazing job. I'm going to put this out of the way here. We're going to practice another one here. This time, we're just going to look at the animal clip card and decide which one it is. So does it have 1 syllable, 2 syllables, or 3 syllables? All right, ready? Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in penguin and tell me what you heard. Penguin. Is that 1, 2, or 3? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is 2. And some of you maybe even remember that from the penguin we just did. What is this a picture of here, friends? Yeah, so it just depends on if it's a cat or a kitten. Let's go ahead and go with cat, all right? Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in cat and tell me what you heard. Cat. Yeah, so if it was cat, it would be just 1. Let's go ahead and try kitten though and see what that is. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in kitten and tell me what you heard. Kitten. So that would be 2 if it was that one. All right, what is this a picture of here, friends? You're absolutely right. This is a horse. Let me hear your best neigh. Neigh. Very good. All right, let's do our song. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in horse and tell me what you heard. Horse. How many? Just 1 talking vowel. All right, let's do this one. What is this beautiful bird? Shout it out for me. Yeah, very good. This is a flamingo. Okay. Syllables are sounds we hear in each and every word. Clap the sounds in flamingo and tell me what you heard. Flamingo. Yeah, that one actually had 3 in it. Amazing job, learners. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. All right, friends, together today we did some SNOGA exercise, mindful moment exercise to start. We talked about some calm down strategies to help recenter our body so we feel more ready to learn. We reviewed all the things we talked about so far, our letter sounds, beginning and ending sounds, rhyming words, and then we focused all on syllables, the beats in a word that are built around a talking vowel. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.